Good happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Saturday evening edition of WRMK News 12. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, truck crashes into Hampton Tolls on Interstate 95 and catches fire, the police say. Let's take a listen to that report right now. A truck crashed into the Hampton Tolls and caught on fire Saturday afternoon, police said. Hampton police said the vehicle crashed into the tolls and was on fire. 2 people were in the vehicle, a man who was taken to the hospital and a juvenile. Both were removed from the vehicle, police said. New Hampshire State Police said all the cash lanes at the Hampton Tolls on Interstate 95 northbound are closed because of the crash, authorities said. Troopers are at the scene and drivers should avoid the area if possible and anticipate delays. We can tell you the cash lanes are still closed here. The exact of the injuries is unknown, state police said. Reporting for WRMK News 12, I'm Riley King, reporting live in Hampton, New Hampshire on Interstate 95 northbound. Okay, and there you go on that report. Man arrested for DUI after crashing tractor-trailer on I-95 in Northampton, state police say. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Tractor-trailer driver from Maine is facing several charges this morning, including DUI. State police say he crashed on Interstate 95 in Northampton. Investigators say Nathaniel Ray was traveling southbound early yesterday morning when he lost control of the tractor-trailer, left the road, and hit posts in the center median. The rig eventually stopped after it got stuck in the mud. Troopers say Ray seemed impaired. They arrested him. He's also charged with felony reckless conduct and criminal mischief.
Okay, and there you go on that report. New murals seek to drive Bangor's urban art forward. Let's take a listen to that report from News Center, Maine.
Although another winter storm looms, spring weather is quickly approaching. Our Donovan Lynch has more on how artists in Bangor are taking advantage of that by beautifying the city and inspiring thought in the process.
Public art can do so much for our city.
In downtown Bangor, the number of ordinary brick walls is dwindling, much to the delight of Annette Dodd.
It creates joy in the people, the pedestrians who are walking or driving in the city.
Dodd and her organization Bangor Beautiful have brought a number of public art displays downtown, building a portfolio on a canvas of mortar and concrete. Now they're embarking on their most ambitious project yet. Bangor Beautiful and Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness will see 2 large murals converging on Hammond Street.
Why just do one wall? Why not concentrate on an area in its entirety?
On this wall, a scene of the Maine forest in springtime, with vernal pools and local flora, painted by prolific Maine muralist Jared Goulet. Then, atop the pavement below, indigenous artists will use the gentle slope of the hill to depict the journey of water from the heights of Katahdin to Penobscot Bay.
We need to understand the significance of our waterways, the ways that protect all corners of Maine.
To Lisa Sakabason of Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness, indigenous artists delivering this message in the busy heart of Bangor carries particular weight.
Our art is everywhere, and now it's time to make that art and our people more visible.
This goal coming at perhaps a renaissance of public art in the Queen City.
We're seeing this explosion of art where we're getting 1 or 2 new murals a year, whereas, prior to 10 years ago, we didn't have any murals.
And both mural projects are expected to be complete by this summer. In Bangor, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Former Mass Congressman Bill Delahunt dies. Let's take a listen to that report from WCVB Boston.
This margarita is the perfect way to spend a spring afternoon.
It would be, but this is an ad.
Wait, what?
We're not outside, we're on a set.
Let's take 5.
And this cocktail isn't even real. And I don't know who this guy is.
My name is Tim. I'm in every commercial with you.
But I do know one thing that is real. You can find great savings on all your favorite spirits across the state.
Download the Maine Spirits app and discover new sales every month.
Always drink responsibly.
Breaking tonight, former Massachusetts Congressman Bill Delahunt has died. He served 7 terms in Washington beginning back in 1997. Before that, he was the longtime Norfolk County District Attorney. As a prosecutor, he created what was considered the nation's first domestic violence unit in the 1970s. Regan Communication, representing the Delahunt family, confirmed the death. A spokesperson saying the former congressman died in his Quincy home today with his family by his side. Delahunt was 82 years old.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Our thoughts and prayers go to his family and friends. Biden visiting Baltimore next week to jumpstart federal assistance. Let's take a listen to that report from CBS Evening News.
President Biden says he'll visit Baltimore next week. Natalie Brand's at the White House with more on how the federal government plans to help get things moving. Natalie?
Good evening, Mark. The president has pledged full federal support for the rebuild. The Department of Transportation says right now it has around $950 million in emergency relief funds. Maryland has begun to get some of that money, but the administration says it's likely lawmakers may have to approve more.
This is a project of national significance. The port has a national impact.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen hopes Congress will agree, as its support could be needed for a future key bridge.
So it could be 100% federally covered.
The emergency relief program will, by design, cover 90%. And Senator Cardin and I will introduce legislation to cover the other 10%. Again, also making sure that the federal government gets credited for any funds that come in because of liability from the ship owners or others.
He estimates the price tag could exceed $1 billion. Engineers say the project could take years and will include new safety standards not in place when the Key Bridge was initially built. Despite improved measures today, CBS News analysis found a majority of U.S. bridges that have ships passing under them lack impact protection.
I think as a result of this, there's probably going to be more vulnerability studies, if they haven't done them already, on various bridges that have large vessels passing under them.
The bipartisan infrastructure law passed in 2021 provided around $40 billion to repair bridges nationwide, but that's just a fraction of the more than $300 billion that the American Road and Transportation Builders Association estimates is needed. Mark.
Natalie Brand at the White House. Thanks.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We are going to switch gears now and let's go into sports. Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Let's get started right now. First up, Boston Celtics. They are currently playing a game right now. It is quarter 2 of the game, and the current score right now is New Orleans Pelicans 49 and Celtics 46. New Orleans Pelicans are currently winning the game right now. Hopefully, Celtics will win tonight's game. And Bruins, they play tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. against Washington Capitals. Let's go Boston Bruins. Hopefully, they can win tonight's game. Game time, 7 o'clock p.m. And Red Sox, they play tonight at 9:40 p.m. against Seattle Mariners. Let's go Red Sox. Hopefully, they can win tonight's game. And that is your sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for this Saturday evening edition of WRMK News 12 Evening Newscast. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening and good night.